Moving on straight into the camp of Chema Wontumi. Me no kase si an Chema Wontumi's case dia. The whole of Ghana yina yeshe. Now mind you, next month July 3rd and a court ebetnas no amada verdict as to whether Wontumi's case Galamsey case involving the state versus Chema Wontumi on the Samira boy Galamsey case no. Courts no bema verdict if Chema Wontumi is guilty or not. But then before the guilty verdict ne crown you say some change of tactics and nema be bre koso. Now this particular week no ye bremo a yana some few days ago ye bremo update, okay? Say the lawyer for a year Chema Wontumi, a year lawyer Appiah Kubi, he has stepped down as the official lawyer for Chema Wontumi. And reasons near be bre, but along the way and the reasons why me myself I was really shocked. The fact say Samira Bawumia, a year Dr. Bawumia ne yere say a brand case ne koso no. Samira Bawumia confronted the lawyer of Chema Wontumi ebisa and say sina mo handle case me ni nje ho e ma ne koya kasakasa. And because of that no lawyer Appiah Kubi party say he served so many years as a lawyer. Only membra u Samira Bawumia edeben pa na wo have under your belt apart from Miss Malika or so could third edeben pa na waye and also achievement of being Bawumia's wife. So people are saying say based on how Samira Bawumia on it lawyer Appiah Kubi exchange words no and lawyer Appiah Kubi or see be and same do need he actually wants to step down. But I mean no kase sisia no lawyer Appiah Kubi wababe kasa ababe church in same say he stepped down from the case, okay? Of Chema, he stepped down from Chema Wontumi's case because of one or two things and on how na niema den airco. Intin sema amanfo bi enenam abefo ntinten video so party so on this Samira ko exchange words and an buafu and or say onye lawyer biem no. According to lawyer Appiah Kubi or party say enyesa. Now we'll take a listen to what he said. Okay, the first sound bite of in somebody tuja. Ye baby tie in sema or no so or the ababe tuja concerning this particular case because in some way by was what nasi achechim because you see now will say onye Chema Wontumi lawyer beam one ma any reason. Yeah, that's sorry I also onye lawyer beam. Adentia, see Chema Wontumi one enquire any lawyer. And mind you, this is the time Chema Wontumi MPP penny for or masoma an MPP party masoma penny for so omuko hu yera John Dramani Mahama and kebeya na omone nenkasa na chese omumpa yera John Dramani Mahama Chelsea odi Chema Wontumi boni bia waye bia no yese no onfanche na ontua sikana wabo state nika which boni beka se plea bargain be enko tie lawyer in somebody to joy babaka yebeto aso.
Journalists also speaking to the fact that I confronted the wife of the flag bearer and there were some of those speculations are not worth responses. So I have heard so many opinions expressed, but they are entitled to their opinions. But by no means they are not worthy of response. So I've not responded to any of them. But I don't know if there's anybody who can bear witness to a meeting of myself and the flag bearer and me telling him that it is impossible to get an acquittal from my client. I'm not sure there will be anybody in the country who will be a witness to that conversation. It has never happened. But you see, the politicization of cases in court is also another matter that needs, from discussion. But I can assure you that this situation has never happened. And those who are talking about it, they should come out with proof of event and proof of location and proof of time and proof of date. It has never happened. I heard also, in fact, I saw a video of one of the journalists also speaking to the fact that I confronted the wife of the flag bearer and there were insults. Nothing of that sort has ever happened. I haven't even seen the wife of the flag bearer the whole year. So where from these allegations? My brother, some of the things we don't have to even respond to waste your time. So it is the application of record that we can speak to. And I'm not even sure that these allegations are to be considered as controversial. They are not torture, so the quality of it is being. So that is why I told you.
That was a year lawyer Appiah Kubi in some of the two just said, and he has not in any way, shape, or form met a year Samira Bawumia all because of how Anachema Wontumi case no so. Now, in all this too, he sat down with 1957 News to actually give clear reasons why he is stepping down as official lawyer and lead counsel for Chema Wontumi.
Last time we were in court, you were seeking or asking Ghanaians to offer some prayers for your client. Have you received enough prayers, or how is it going?
Well, I was encouraging every one of us to commit ourselves into the hands of God in prayers, so that whatever we attempt or embark on will be successful. So it was a general call for prayers in all endeavors. And indeed, we are always in court practicing, situating our practice on the laws of Ghana. And indeed, we need prayers to be able to even identify the appropriate laws to apply in different cases. So prayers are necessary at all times. Even human as we are, our priorities notwithstanding, God is there for us. So we need to always commit ourselves to His hands and ensure that in all things we have His protection and guidance.
In the Exim Bank case, we broke a story this morning where you were asking for a plea bargain. Initially, the position was that your client was not guilty. Why are you all of a sudden asking for a plea bargain?
Indeed, under the law, even whilst you pray for plea, you are still deemed not to be guilty until proven so, because the plea bargaining act, don't forget, was a statutory intervention to facilitate negotiations within a trial, be it even criminal or civil. But this facility is there to bring parties together in resolving issues generating the conflict. So it's a general platform for any person to use. And I told you that it can even be applicable in civil circumstances, but in a criminal circumstance, parties can initiate plea bargaining agreement. And indeed, it is the case that even prosecutor can even initiate a plea bargaining negotiation. So it's a facility in the law that we seem to take advantage of. And indeed, let us not also forget the fact that the worst form of settlement is better than the best form of judgment, because in judgment you are creating a victor and a vanquished and affecting relationships. But in settlement, you agree on a common position and you continue to grow the relationship between the parties. So it is always better for parties to settle their issues than for somebody who is an arbiter to pronounce judgment or victory, otherwise to seem to separate the parties in terms of the relationship. So it's always better when you have opportunity to settle to do so. And in this particular circumstance of the Exim Bank transaction, the transaction had a history, and the history involves a lot of parties, and the performance also involves even the parties, and the parties may have performed within the contract, albeit not to the advantage of both parties. So it is important as parties in the transaction to sit down and look at what went wrong in the transaction, albeit that the transaction did not generate the necessary success stories that we expected. So when you sit down, then you learn your lessons and you know how to bridge the gap and you know how to give and take so that we'll have a compromise position and advertising. So that is the intention of the plea negotiation.
How much are you offering the state in this plea bargain?
Oh, I think it would not be very fair for us to talk figures at this present time. But what is most important is to discuss the agreement of the parties to sit down and attempt settlement.
Gauging the mood of the AG, are you sure he's going to accept this offer?
Well, the law allows the AG to do the plea, and the law allows us also to apply for the facility. If the AG is uncomfortable with the facilities or the provisions that we provide, he should indicate why he is uncomfortable with it. And in that case, we haven't even discussed the terms of the negotiation. So the first point would be for us to identify ourselves and agree that we are going to do the settlement based on A, B, C, D terms. And once we identify the terms, we will discuss each of the terms and see how our position will reconcile with their position and how we arrive at negotiated positions. So it is too early in the day for us to fathom what is it that we are going to table on the negotiation. So let's wait until we get there, and then we will define the terms, and we can then thereafter advertise. But we are very hopeful that.
Okay. So that was Chairman Wontumi. The lawyer Appiah could be giving us a breakdown of what really went on in court, and also how he is officially stepping down as the lead counsel for Chairman Wontumi. This case is unfolding very fast, and we'll do well at any given point in time to give you more updates as all of this various events continue to unfold. Now, you better to streets. Now,